come down here and look at stuff. I think Fido's coming in, this weekend or next week, and I think JJ wanted to slide out. So, what you want me to tell him? What you want me to tell him? I mean, as far as a time frame, what you thinking?
As far as the time frame of completion,
Yeah.
I want to say 2 weeks.
Two weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. Because
Yeah.
because when I looked at that place, being honest, man, it is a lot of work need to be done there still. And it was kind of a little hard to explain to a client that, especially with, almost 20 racks out there, you know what I'm saying, that don't look like no work's done. So, I don't know.
We have done a lot. It's just the stuff that we having to do. We had to it just took a while. Like reframing, that whole back staircase, because all of that was sinking in from the second floor all the way down to the basement. That foundation was weak. We had to put in new boards and jack up all that. That took longer than we thought it would. And every time we was doing stuff, we kept finding cuts in the foundation, stuff broken apart. It's just more stuff that kept happening. When I was doing the steps outside, I went underneath because all of that was sinking in. Went underneath. None of the truss or anything was connected to anything. It was just all held up by just concrete blocks, and then half of the blocks wasn't even connected. So
yes, sir.
It was a lot that I just kept running into, stuff that I kept having to fix. I didn't really and I've been fixing everything with with the money that I did get. So that's why I haven't, I've been trying not to ask for, get more into the budget or anything like that. I like to stay on my budget.
Yeah, so, it's a wrap. I can't get no. I dig you, D. I dig you, D. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
And then it came down to when we had started painting. When we started chipping off the places that was wet up or whatever, we started to find that it was black mold inside of the walls. So eventually, so we had to stop doing that, and then we had to dig all of that stuff out. You can't leave that in there. Even if you put mold coverage over there, it's already there. That black mold has to come out. So a lot of that, and that wasn't even drywall. That was I can't even think of it right now. But we had to knock all of that out and then get more drywall. So it's just stuff just keep happening. Stuff we just keep finding stuff, and I'm because we've done a lot, honestly. Just the stuff that you guys come in and see, we ripped out the walls and stuff. We had to put the drywall up. So the drywall is up. Stuff, just I don't know. I can't
take a breath, man, brother. Take a breath, but just breathe, brother. I'm not here to attack you, dog. I'm just here to communicate and see what's going on. Yes, sir.
I've been thinking about it too. I know, it's taking longer than I expected. And I don't know what's been going on, as far as Dropbox or whatever. I usually would just send my pictures and stuff over through this app. But you had me download and say to use Dropbox. I've been uploading pictures of Dropbox.
Sure.
Whenever you come, I can show you my phone. It has the dates of when the stuff was sent. So I don't know what's going on with that.
That's cool.
So if you I'll just start sending.
If not, yeah, that's cool. I ain't tripping. Yeah, I can send them like that. Yeah, whatever's gonna be convenient for you.
Because I have videos of me explaining a lot of this stuff. This is the day. This is what we just ran into.
Okay.
I have all of that.
Well, you know what? Do me a favor. This will help us both. Send them to me. Just send them through WhatsApp, because I know that we can get. I can forward them over to the client. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But I'm seeing one thing, but there's something else that you're saying. So that's perfectly fine. So we can figure it out. That's what you got to do. So
as far as we haven't come across anything else thus far. So like we really been, just trying to get the stuff like done. Like, as far as that's why I'm like, I'm trying to speed it up now. I'm trying to get to, just get it done so we can get up out of here.
I mean, all due respect. I mean, D, all due respect. You know when our due date was, right? I mean, our original due date.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure because I mean we're like totally behind on that. I mean we're going into a second month, and again I'm just bringing this to your attention that these are things that I have to explain to my client because I didn't touch this job, you know what I'm saying? And I want to continue to bring to your attention, little brother. I do this for a living. I do what you do. So I mean, you don't have to like explain to me because I know what you're doing. I see what's being seen and I see what's done and what's not done. So that's why I'm like talking like, hey, is there anything? And I know it's gonna be another 2 weeks, dude. That work. I mean, yeah, that's a good 2 weeks. You got days for that mud to dry. I mean, you got quite a bit. I mean, the bathrooms aren't done. You got a lot of things to put together. I dig it. You know what I mean? But I shouldn't be making this phone call. I shouldn't be reaching out, brother. You should be reaching out to me. Like, D, this was popping. Oh, okay, cool. Because every time my client texting me, hey, D, what's going on with the joint? I don't know. Unless I drive down there. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody paying me for gas. You feel me? This ain't even part of my job. You got the racks to do your thing. But just keep me in communication so I got your back. If we working together, but I don't see anything of us working together, So you ain't got to explain nothing to me. I see what's there. And I know what's there and what needs to be done. And what this is coming to, little brother, is if you having trouble, you need to call me. Because I'll bring a crew and we'll knock it out. Because me personally, I would have had that house done in 3 weeks. I do this for a living. I'll send you photos. We just did a rehab here on a duplex. We banged these out. And I just did one a month before I came down there at Harvard. It took us 3 weeks. So, I mean, I don't know. And it was crappier than that. So, just let me know where I can help. This ain't no come down session, nothing like that. I'm here to help, but I want you to still know that I'm aware of what's popping, man. And I'm held liable and accountable. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, all due respect, just holler at me. If you need something, I got a couple of cats down there that work. You know what I'm saying? If you need something your way, I will. I think I offered that to you in the beginning. Closed mouths don't get fed. But now I gotta go back and explain to this man it's gonna be another 2 weeks. Cause I mean, I couldn't bullshit him. I shot a video. I walked all the way through that thing. And yeah, I thought about 2 weeks, maybe 3. I mean, it's like really nothing was touched. But it is what it is. You got your video. You got your videos to back it up. That's all that matters. But if you ain't got nothing to back it up, we got a problem. Because we gotta justify these times of being behind. I already explained to him about the crew. That shit happens. He digging that. You know what I mean? But I know the last few times I've been there, D, between me and you, the houses look the same. I mean, a little bit have been done, but where you been at with the weeks, it ain't working. And that's where you should have called me, D. I'm behind, bro. And I got you. I'd have cited somebody just like with the gas. That really with the gas lines, that wasn't my deal. That wasn't even part of my job. My job is to make sure you get paid. You feel me? That's it. And to make sure the job get done. But, I had to stick out and get the gas lines done and then, come find out gas still ain't on. Because won't nobody be there to meet them guys. Now, I'm not going to be a happy person if I got to drive down there and meet them myself, which I will if I have to, because we got to get the gas on. You feel me? So help me to help you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually,
I mean, as far as
Sure,
as
man.
far as gas, I haven't heard anything because I don't know what you guys was communicating. Gas was between you and Jay was working. I haven't heard anything.
Right. Well, really, it should be. Yes, sir.
I didn't know if I needed to be. I could have been there if they came out. I don't know. Last time, they came out was when the day we was there and they walked through the house and stuff, and then they had shut it off and told us that's the last
right,
time.
Right. But right.
What was going on with that?
Right. Well, yeah, that's cool, but that was also like a fiasco. Again, that's not part of my job, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get a good looking out, D, nothing. But I did help you get the gas lines together. You know what I mean? That one part, this rehab is not part of my job. Again, my job is to pay you. And that's something you may want to link up with Josh about, because I paid him to get the gas line done. You know what I'm saying? When you run into a problem, it should have been, all right, we need to get somebody out here, which that's what you did. Which you shouldn't have had to do that, because you a contractor yourself. You figure it out. But I didn't even play you like that. I just did it and got it done. You feel me? So I'm here to I'm here to help, man. You know, but we got to tighten it up. If you need me to call my guys, or I mean, when we send you the numbers, I'll send them over there for you. You know, one of them do plumbing and painting. I think one got a paint gun, all kinds of shit. So that's what they do. So if you need them, I'll send them over. But you know, if we can't get this done in 2 weeks, man, just holler at me, let me know, and I'll bring my crew from the D up there to knock that out, cause that's too long, and I can't keep putting this guy off. That's not me. That's a lot of money he playing with, bro. You feel me? And I'm not seeing that kind of money. If it's there, it's there. Like you said, with the trusses and supporting the basement and shit. Show me that. You feel me? Show me that. I didn't even see it in the scope of work. But if it was in there, hell, okay. But if it wasn't, man, that could have probably been something you could have charged extra for. Hey, look, we found this. But I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know, I don't want to hold up too much more of your time. You know, we could break the huddle, but I'm gonna bring it to your attention, man. I'm gonna come down there about another week. You know what I'm saying? I'm pull up. Ain't no sense in me. I'm not even the type of guy to even like ride contracts, because I don't like that shit. So that's why I ain't called, bugged you, or nothing.
No, I get you.
But my man's got a lot of money. But my man's got a lot of money playing with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, my man's got a lot of money playing with you, and this ain't me. So I gotta do my job. So, bro, if you can't figure this, if I'm not seeing, you know, progress by next, if you know, all due respect, if I don't see any progress by next week, man, we're gonna have to take this job over, and I'm gonna need some of that bread back. Is what's gonna happen, because we only got what $7,000 left. They still need windows. We still need. I mean, the whole house needs to be still done. So, from what I seen, I was seeing the video I shot, and I know my shit. So there ain't nobody gonna pull no wool over my eyes telling me it's pissing on my head, saying when it's raining and it's piss. I know piss when I see it. So all due respect, D, just holler at me. You know what I mean? If you need that help, I got you. But next week, I gotta come see this house for JJ. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making the call. I'm gonna need some of that bread back. And I'm gonna have to bring my crew down there. And I don't wanna do that because I got other stuff to do. You feel me? We trying to get on with other jobs. This ain't the way to go. I shouldn't be having to reach out to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? This ain't looking good on your part. I appreciate you taking my call, because usually you just send me the voicemail. So, man, look, that's it. That's all. That's all I got, D. Just, you know, if you need help, I send my guys out there. I'm going to come see it in another week, because I was going to come down this weekend. I'm like, ain't no wasting gas and time, and I know ain't no too much progress been done. And I know Josh, he got his own thing going, so I wouldn't count on him. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get his license with the lead inspection and all other shit. So that, just holler at me. That's all I can say. But you know, if we can't get it figured out, just call me. If you're like, D, I'm not gonna be able to get this together, then I'll bring a crew so we can get it knocked out and we can move on to the next one. We still gotta do lead inspections, man. The house ain't nowhere done. No bathrooms, nothing, man. So I'm not as dumb as I look, D. I have a license to do this, and I know what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna leave it there. All due respect, brother. Have me together, man. You need something, call me. I shouldn't have to keep reaching out to you, especially with this kind of money we playing with, man. I'm not the one to be playing with people's money. You feel me? I mean, all due respect, I'm a nice guy. I'm cool. I work with you. I got love for you, because you know you feed those people. But see, me and Fido about to fall out. And he trying to, you know, I think he called you and called Josh, but I don't play that game. Okay? I'm just letting you know, because me and him about to fall out.
Wow.
And you don't want me and him to fall out, because that's going to cut the whole line, the stream of money.
Stop it. I'm not the toy.
So D, call me. If you need something, call me. Say hi to the baby for me, and, you know, let's just do it like that, man. If you can't do it, just call me. D, I can't get it done. And I'll come down there and I'll get it done, and we'll work out some of the numbers, you know, what's left. Because between me and you, I'm just bringing this to your attention too. The neighbors been watching you, and I don't know if they lying. I mean, they could be lying on you or not, but they've been like volunteering shit. Like, them people ain't been here. I'm like, what? Which it looks like no one's been there, in my opinion. But again, you said you've been doing other stuff, but they lying on. They stalking you. So whatever you got going on, man, just have us together, man, for the next couple of weeks, okay? Because it's not cool, man. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. I gotta get on this road, man. If you need me, call me. All right? I appreciate you, dog. Look, I don't play that game. I don't play that motherfucking game with none of these motherfucking contractors. And that goes for any of y'all. You feel me? If clients hire me to come out and check scope of work and y'all shit ain't done and they paying your ass, I'm on your head. And it's not a problem for me taking over your motherfucking job, because I will take over your job. You feel me? The shit ain't looking right, I'm gonna call it out. So, investors, that I just figured I'd share that little call with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, long story short, shout out to Cleveland. Client hired a contractor to do some work in between one of my clients, and gave him almost $20,000, and I ain't seeing $20,000 worth of motherfucking work. And he talking about, well, I was trying to hold off from asking for another draw. You ain't getting shit. Matter of fact, bitch, you gonna be giving me money back if that motherfucking house ain't done by next week, motherfucker. So, yeah, hopefully you watching this motherfucking video, bitch, because I'm gonna send this motherfucker to you, D. Flat, dog. Think somebody playing with you, bro. So, again, I don't play this game with y'all. Investors, contractors, flat. Investors, you getting fucked around, holla at me. Because I'm going to be on their head. Alright? Realtors, co-hosts, all y'all hoes. Y'all don't know this. Y'all want some of this? Come get some of this. Because you fucking with the best. 20 motherfucking years up in this bitch. Yeah, I call and check motherfucking contractors, bitch, because I know what the fuck you doing. I know what you doing. And you're not gonna fuck over any of my clients and name money, period. I put your ass out first. And I'm gonna empty your motherfucking bank account. I don't give a fuck. I'll take your goddamn tools upon them if I got to get my clients money and to get that work done. So y'all, I'm gonna leave it there. This is Dwayne from L&L Distribution at Help With Your Crib, Help With a Car, JR Management LLC. Give us a call at area code 937-250-9506 or 313-728-4404. You can check us out at Help With Your Crib, Help With a Car, JR Management LLC. Man, y'all know what this shit is. I'm out.